What is going on, guys? StealthXrift here, and we're going to play a bit more fun. So far, all I've done is play a horror game on this channel, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to switch up a bit. I'm going to go something a bit nostalgic for me. We're going to play a bit of Spyro, and hopefully, actually, we're going to play through all three of these, and potentially the new one when it comes out on PS5. Well, once I get hold of a PS5 for myself. So, let's start this game, shall we? With Spyro the Dragon. So, for those of you who are a bit younger, who haven't actually played these games, when they originally came out on the the PS1 is coming out, I think. God, I can't remember. I played it on the PS2. I remember playing Spyro on the PS2 mostly. Because my dad had a PS2 in his bedroom, and we used to play this in the mornings sometimes. It's a really fun game. It's it's a major part of my childhood of why I enjoyed video games so much as a kid. And so I decided, you know what? I'm going to play it. I've just reset all my saves. I haven't actually played much of this.
Okay, rolling.
It's been peaceful here in the 5 worlds, or is it 6? For a dragon's age, we now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000?
Man with the good math skills.
Nasty Gnorc character. Now, I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Gnorc is a simple creature.
Simple?
He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom.
No threat?
Besides, he is ugly.
Ugly? That does it!
Looks like I've got some things to do.
Never entirely understood why he only... I mean, obviously, gameplay mechanics, he turned all the dragons to crystal except for Spyro. But, you know, you'd think you'd turn all of them, including Spyro, to crystal. Just a thought, Nasty Gnorc. But, yeah, so this is it. It's a lot less... Well, it's a lot higher resolution than it used to be. But, yeah, this is one of those games I loved so much growing up.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the artisan world, then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Gnorc? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
You gotta love the dragons with the really cryptic hints. Don't tell me what I actually need to do. Tell me vaguely what I'm doing. So yeah, so you've got 2 attacks. You've got the head charge, which is normal, and you've got fire breath. And so basically all enemies require you to use one of those 2 attacks. Some have specialty, like they have armor, so they're immune to fire, or they are too big to charge.
And don't be afraid.
Afraid of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks? Plummeting into prehistoric glaciers?
Oh, that.
Yeah, I don't like heights. So when he says that, all I think is, well, I don't want to fall. And, you know, even as a dragon, even with wings, I'd rather not, you know, just better not take the risk. So this guy, you've got to hit him a couple of times. He drops all his gems. But yeah, so this game came out... Oh, when did this... This game came out... Original came out years ago, like 2002. It might come out earlier than that, actually, but I didn't have to look it up before I started recording. But yeah, this came out like 2 years ago, maybe 3. With a reignited, so the remastered versions of the game. And it's just one of those, I don't know, it's got such a... I played so much of it as a kid. I mean, to be honest, these weren't the games I played the most. The most I played was the 4th one that's supposed to come out on PS5. Day of the Dragonfly, I think it is. That's the one I played the most, and I must have completed that 10, 15 times through. And the best bit is I haven't played it since I was about 10, maybe 12. So it's been about a decade since I actually played it, so I've got a lot of catching up to do. I might just do Town Square while I'm here actually, because I'm already on this side of the map. Might as well just do this world and then head back. I'm not going for 100%ing on any of the worlds. I'm not going to try and like 100% the game. If I end up getting close, I'm not doing the speedways straight off. I might do them later, like after we've done the main story, but I have a bad history with the speedways. I've never ever completed one. No words of a lie. I'm a terrible person because I've never completed one. Although I'm using, because obviously the speedways don't count into your world completion straight off. You need them to get the 100% of the game, but you don't need them to get the 100% world completion. So I managed to avoid that little tidbit. But yeah, this is Town Square. And there is if I remember correctly, there's a few dragons and there's an egg thief in this, which is a pain. But we'll find it all together. We'll work it out.
Exploring by gliding to that area with the bulls. Use the right stick to get a good look.
Aw, nice man. I'm not going to jump that just yet because I've got some gems down here. So in this game, if you press back, you can actually get a hold of your world book, your guidebook, and it tells you exactly how many dragons and how many eggs and how many gems there are in each world. So Artisans, I've done 40% because I've got 2 dragons. I've got 70 more to get gem-wise. Town Square, I've only obviously started, and so dragons and the egg and the gems to get. And the only way to do this, you can see the game total is 1% at current, and I've been playing for 2 minutes. But you just work your way up. You work through this and get the guidebook. Once the guidebook's 100%, then you know for a fact there is no more gems. There's no bonus gems in the actual world. There are bonus levels, so the speedways are considered bonus levels. Now the bulls, I believe you can put down both. Well, I'm going to try and burn this guy just to check. Yes. So big charging animals, doesn't matter. But metal things you cannot. Oh, you had to burn them. I'm a Muppet. I'm a right Muppet. You have to burn them. Because if you don't, they they just have a horn stuck in the ground. It's amusing. I must admit, it is amusing to watch. But yeah, there's so much. There's so many different worlds, and there's such a I don't know. I played these games with my dad, so this is the sort of thing that really. I mean, me and my dad, we're close now. I mean, we're best mates, but we played this together. I remember playing Ripto's Rage, which is the second one. Yes. Ripto's Rage. You also glide a lot further if you don't eat that cake. Yes. No, so we played Ripto's Rage together, and we played Day of the Dragonfly. That guy really annoys me. Those are egg thieves. For anyone who hasn't played these games before, an egg thief is just literally he's running around. He's really fast with an egg, and they're just annoying. And I know, someone's out there in the comments saying you don't have to kill the chickens, but I personally think yes, you do. They're chickens, and they can burn, they can die, they can be ripped apart. Right. But yeah, this again. Oh, it's been such a long time. I've had this game for a while, and I did play a bit of the first one, a bit of the third one, but I've completed the second one. I've had to delete my save, and simply because yeah, it's the egg thief, and he's stolen a dragon egg. So as far as I'm aware, they haven't changed a lot of the script, but they have changed the voice actors for a lot of the dragons. Obviously, because the voice actors, some of them just obviously they would have got new people in for it, or they couldn't use the old voices. But oh yes, Sparks. If you click your left stick, for anyone who's playing this, he will point you towards the nearest gems, which are up there. I can't get to those right now. Boom. So what I've got to do is I've got to run and jump and glide and boom. So this guy, yeah, I'm going to quickly collect all the gems. I will like I will hit him and get him to drop his egg. But for the moment, because he jumps right down there, and there we go. So that's how you just got to burn him. I mean, that's how I found the best way to do it. Is just wait till he gets to this one in particular. If you get to him there, he can't go any further. Yeah, no, Sparks is probably the most useful thing in the world, because Sparks, if he's alive, I know they're up there. Sparks, we'll go back for them. If he is your health bar, so while he's yellow, you know he's at the top, and doing that, the butterflies, he eats them to boost himself up. He will grab the gems for you, and if you are lucky enough, which I'm not clearly because I just crashed into the wall, he'll do it for you. If he dies, then not only do you a one-hit kill, which is atrocious to get, and I did it first time. Now I can't do it at all. But yeah, if you've got him by your side, he'll grab all the gems for you, and that really does make things easier. But let's just quickly grab the gems, and then we can get the final dragon at the end of this path, I want to say. Don't quote me on that, because if I'm wrong, I'll look like a right muppet, and I've only just started making YouTube videos. I can't look like a muppet yet. But yeah, no. It's just the scenery. I mean, it's very cartoony. Obviously, it's supposed to. It's the style of this game, but it's the fact that I don't know. I played this so much as a kid. This and a bit of Crash Bandicoot, and there's some other games. Obviously, I played a bit of Metal Gear Solid when I was breaking into my parents' room and not supposed to be playing it because I was 7, 8, 9. Really shouldn't have been playing Metal Gear Solid 3. I think it was when I was younger. And I play. What else did we play? Oh, my dad used to mute Grand Theft Auto San Andreas for us.
Missing me, Spyro. You can always check your progress by accessing the guidebook through the pause.
Yeah. So as I said before, this guy's been listening to my videos. And there you go, 100% level completion. That means there's nothing else here. So let's get another save, and we're gonna head back to the Artisan homeworld. This is something I love. Loading screen, but you can fly, you can burn. I mean, it's just look at the graphics on him. He's got such movements. In the original, there was literally this, but in a much more blocky, much more like. it didn't look much like a dragon at this point, unless you count origami as dragons. But it was just still the fun, the enjoyment. And the openness. I mean, the worlds aren't. It looks very contained from here. However, when you're actually playing in the world, I'm not going to bother with him now because he won't give me any more gems. He's just back because of game programming. There's always got to be enemies. Because now he drops these little orbs and they just give me a little dot. I think if you get the whole ring, you get an extra life. I think so. Yeah, I mean, I'm sounding like a right kind of muppet right now because I played this. I played this with my dad when I was young, and there are people out there who got this for like Christmas a year ago or got this a couple of years ago. Who it's just a video game because it's just another video game in a world where there are so many video games in a time when there are so many video games, and a lot of people won't be playing this in their families. And I mean, back when I started playing video games in general, there was only like you had a couple of TVs in the house, but there was only kind of the one console. Like my dad had a PS2, but I didn't. At that age, I didn't have a console. My brother didn't have a console. It was just me, and so it was a lot more fun because it was a bit of a morning family thing. Mum would sit with my sister, and they would talk, or they would watch something, or they would just watch us and make funny comments about us playing games. While me and Dad would sit on the end of the bed.
You have much to learn first.
Oh.
Do you know what the dragonfly following you is?
Yes.
His name is Sparks, and he's helping in protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
I love Sparks. I love him. He's really cool. But yeah, and then there'd be me and my dad on the end of their beds playing this or playing. Oh nope! Don't go in the water. That's something that changes in the next game. Spyro's aversion to water. So Sunny Flight. So that's one of the speedways. Basically, you've got to fly around in circles, collecting or burning a lot of things. Okay, so you see how he's gone blue. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I mean by him losing health. So now he is my health bar because he's gone blue. I know for well I've been hit once, and now if I just quickly, don't be a muppet and just burn one of these guys, he'll turn yellow again. I think. Yep, there we go. Oh, I used to love. What was the other game we used? Oh, we played Crash Bandicoot a lot. Although
Artisan's boss is through a portal behind me. You can challenge him now, if you feel you are ready.
I'm ready. No, I used to play Crash Bandicoot by myself. Although I'm gonna be a bit of a heathen now to anybody who watches this who knows me or who's played Crash Bandicoot. Or played it when we were a kid before the remastered editions. I sound like a bit of a heathen because I did not enjoy. Oh no, you can't do the thing here. I didn't really enjoy it as much as the others, but that was simply because I didn't play it as much as some of the others. But platformers. Can I not go up there? How did I do that before? Am I just being stupid? No, I'm not being stupid. Oh, I'll come back to them. Maybe I can drop down or glide from from somewhere. It's just so lovely. Oh, here's the balloonist. Right. Is there anything down here apart from you, Mr. Balloon? Right. He won't take me yet because I haven't got 10 dragons. So you have to get at least 10 in the Artisan home world, which is what the dragon at the beginning said. So we're gonna. Where? In there. Okay. Okay, so this is Dark Hollow. There's 8 left. Is that the only 3 then? Gosh, how are the amounts? I think they must all just be there. Why can't I make it? Am I being stupid? If I'm being stupid, someone comment and tell me I'm being stupid, because I will just keep doing this for the rest of the day. Okay, one more try and then we'll go do another world. Oh, that's it, no. Okay, we're going to do another world. Let's go to Dark Hollow, because I can't stand there doing the same thing over and over again. Because that is a definition of insanity, people. Repetition, expecting a different result. Clearly, I'm not getting a different result, so I'm going to... Alright, but yeah... If you guys comment down below if you're old enough to remember the originals, but even if you're not, even if you're younger, you might have actually played them, because I know my little brothers, we have a PS2 still in the house, and they have played some older games, because I wanted to show them the contrast, how games have evolved over the years. I mean, you got your Fortnites nowadays, but those came from other games beforehand. So yeah, I wanted them to understand how the games developed into what they are. So you see what I mean? The metal means the fire doesn't work anymore. Okay, so that's a big boil. Wow, that's a really big boil. I think I'm gonna have to. I think this is a key chest, isn't it? Yeah, that's a key chest. So he's going to try and strike me. With them, you've either got to dodge the first strike, which is a really hard thing to do because they're fast. I know, something that big, you wouldn't expect it to be fast, but they are actually quite fast. You either dodge them or you quickly burn them.
I wasn't sure if you'd escape those annoying little creatures.
I did.
Of course they wouldn't bother me, but here's a hint. Their metal armor is fireproof, but a charge attack will take care of it.
I love when I tell you guys something and then these guys are like, he said it wrong, we'll say it again, just to prove him wrong. So, I played the game, I know the game, I've done this, dragons. No, I'm kidding. I'm grateful it does that because there are bits, like, I forgot about the Spyro point until I told I actually said to my parents, listen, I'm going to record a bit of Spyro, and Dad said, does Spyro still show you where things are? And I went, I don't know. How did we do it in the old one? And we actually Googled how the PS2 version worked. We avoided the the Xbox One and the PS4 edition Spyros because I didn't really want to ruin any more of the game than I had to. I already knew some of the game. Obviously, I've already played a bit. Don't sue me. I had this game a lot longer than I've had a capture card to download it. But
Spyro,
ooh.
know a secret? Use the action button when you want to zoom in and look around.
Oh, your secret's safe with me.
Action button being Y, so I can go wee. This is a beautiful room. Yeah, they do actually fix the water issue in the next game, because in this game Spyro's terrified of going anywhere near water. But in the next one he can. Oh, excuse me. He can actually dive in the next one. He can actually go underwater. There is actually some underwater levels, which I don't know about everyone else, but I hate the underwater levels. The fact you lose your fire breath in those levels, and you are stuck trying to control not just two-dimensional. Like right now, I've got 2 dimensions, a little bit of 3-dimensional action, but very little. In the next one, you rely entirely on 3-dimensional travel, and it's tricky. I'm not gonna lie to you, it is tricky. Especially when the enemies themselves, obviously the AI is programmed to deal with the extra dimension, whereas obviously, as a human, I'm not programmed to deal with anything other than, well, what I have to deal with normally. And normally I'd only ever see 2 dimensions, so I deal in 2 dimensions. But let's go this way. Oh, I forgot a gem down there. That wasn't very smart of me, was it? Yeah, I know. Okay, up there. Thank you, Sparks. You're a lifesaver. But yeah, so some of the levels, like this level, the map makes it look a lot more kind of straightforward. Because of the ups and downs, it does make it a bit more complicated. But I like that. It gives it a bit more of a realistic feel to it. And I could say that, okay, I'm just complaining about, I didn't really like Crash because it was a bit of a platformer, and I'm not the biggest fan of platformers. I love Mario, but more Mario Kart and Mario at the Olympics than actual Mario. That's just my personal preference. Hate on me if you want, but that's up to you. I love how you tell me this after I've had to defeat them all. I mean, you see any troll guys? Foolish dragon. Right. I am missing 10. Where am I need to go? Sparks? Oh, the key! I literally thought about that as I came out of the underground area, and I completely forgot. But yeah, no, I didn't enjoy Crash so much because it was a platformer, and then it was a more open world feel, and then it was a boulder run, and it never really stuck to just one avenue in a single game. Like, you'd be in the level and it would just change. And that was just, I mean, that was me. I probably will play Crash on this channel just because it's a game people like, it's nostalgic, it's fun. But it was another one of those I didn't really play a lot. So I can't comment to say whether or not I was good at it or was bad at it. I can't remember, to be perfectly honest. I have got Crash, I think, on my PlayStation. So I'll probably I probably will plug the PlayStation into the capture card at some point and start recording PlayStation games. But until then, I'll stick to just what I've got, 1 or 2 games at a time. I don't want to overload myself on the games. But right, where are we now? We've got 2 of them done. I think there's... Oh gosh, I can't remember now. Right, we've got the one... So we've got the... That's Dark Hollow. In that area over there, we've got Town Square. We've got the one in front of me here, which is Stone Hill. And then we've got Toasty. I think that's it. I think there are only 5. I think there are only 5 worlds in Artisan. I can't remember. I really can't. Oh, I should probably have just like looked them up beforehand, but I don't want to. I want to keep this as much of a kind of surprise to me as it is to some people who might be watching. Who knows? I don't know. I can't tell you who does and who doesn't. So I'm gonna keep it a surprise. I'm gonna keep it to myself and go with it. You know. I'll probably complete this world and then we'll call it a day for today. Oh, Angry Goat. But yeah, I love. Oh, I know this world. So you can see on the outside there are those kind of stones with the purple stone, the gem on them. Yeah, that is the border. So all of that around there is open world to explore. This is what I mean. The world seems so small when you're in it. I mean, the map shows you everything, which is good, but the actual world itself is so big, and it's amazing because I can't remember it being this big when I was a kid. I remember being able to go up there. I remember being able to. I think you could do it in the old games as well. I can't remember. This is the worst bit. I can't remember what you could and couldn't do in the old ones. And I don't want to compare it to the old ones. You know, I want to play this as if it's a brand new game that I've never played before. But it isn't. It's a game I've played many times. Linda.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress.
I like Linda. He's a cool dragon.
Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
I run into trouble all the time. What are you talking about? There's like 4 games and then a bunch of other bits. Like, I mean, there's even a Skylander Spyro. Although, why they call it Spyro and not just named it after the dragon, I don't know. Because although yes, it's got the purple and gold, it is not. It doesn't look like Spyro at all. I didn't understand that at the time. I think you can jump in the well. You can, but you need the key. So I'm gonna have to go get the key to unlock that. Gavin! Hello, Gav! Oh, he's cool.
Dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong, like me.
I like him. I like Gavin. Some of the dragons look so awesome. They're just badass. And then some of the dragons, you see them and they're like, eh. Like the chef dragon with the cake. I'm like, Norg wasted magic turning you to stone because you were unable to do much. Oh, I can hear the egg thief. I think he's on the outside rim. I think he's up there. I can't see him, but I think he's up there. But let's deal with this bit down here first. Let's get all the gems down here. Now the key. Is that hidden on the building or in the grove? Or is there... I don't know. I don't know where the... I don't know where it would be, if I'm honest with you guys. I don't really want the duration of this to run too far over half an hour. However, we are actually at the half an hour mark. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my own reticence to the side. I think reticence is the right word. My own opinion to the side, because we're going to complete this mission. We're going to complete this level. I don't care if we run over too much. I'm sorry if I'm taking up too much of your precious time. In all honesty, you guys want to watch this? Keep watching. If you don't, pause it and come back to it later. Because I want to complete this.
How about a hint on gliding?
How would you glide with that brush in your hand?
Press the jump button at the top of your jump.
Thanks, buddy.
And try pressing the action button to drop down mid-flight.
Thanks, painted buddy. Yeah, no, I love. I hear it on YouTubers sometimes. They say, "Oh, I don't want to overrun by too much." So, yeah, of course you do. Of course you want to overrun because I don't know about you guys, but I love. Yes, there are some videos. I mean, if it's level by level. Oh, is it down there? Oh, hang on. I'm gonna complete up here first, I think, because that looks like it only gets up halfway. Yeah, it gets back to the return home pad there. Oh. Okay, so I think the other way. Yeah, no, I know some people like you don't have time to watch a 2-hour video, and I get that. I don't have time to watch a 2-hour video, but I always think half hour, 45 minutes is a good time frame because it's a TV show, isn't it? It's a episode in a sitcom. Oh, these guys are fast. There we go. I think there's only one. I really think there's a... Oh, too close to the back border. But yeah, all of this, it's amazing. Where? Over here? Oh, I see it. Thanks, fuck. Yeah, it's one of those... Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Like a horizon line. I can see the gem between those 3 trees. It's one of those games. I'd be hard pressed to find, I think, another game which makes me feel as happy as this one does, because it truly does warm my heart. And being able to run through this world again after such a long time, being able to... The controls haven't changed a lot. I mean, the camera's a lot more controllable now. But you don't have to, you can run against it. I like that because it doesn't keep to the head, doesn't follow, doesn't try and drag. But yeah, oh, this is one of those. I remember as a kid, I used to complain. I complained about some things with this game because I don't know. Probably because my dad was better than me. I'm honestly telling you right now, I was a petty child when it came to video games. I'm quite a petty adult when it comes to video games. Like my little brother, I say little brother, he's only a couple of years younger than me, but he streams regularly on Twitch, and he plays Valorant, and I play a bit with him, and I'm rubbish at it, and it makes me jealous. I just know I'm better at this kind of game than he is. Thingamajig.
It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story.
No.
No thanks. See ya.
I remember Thingamajig became such a popular thing. Whether it came from this game or it came from this sort of stuff, I don't know. There's a door there. I'd have no idea if it came from this. All I know is that Thingamajig was it still is kind of a... Oh, I can paddle. Hey, you can paddle. Thingamajig was it was a thing in our house. We used to say a lot. There's the key. And yeah, oh, okay. So I think let's go up this, and then not you. I want the extra life. Ooh, chests. I'm assuming that there's only 200 in this world, because if I jump down here now, this should give me, I'd say 15. 1 gold. And, oh no, just a bunch of colourful ones to make it a bit more impressive. Are we still missing? Where are we missing a gem? It must be just one, I think. over this way. Over this way. I thought I got all the ones in here. Oh, I'm a dummy. I'm just a dummy. I thought I got all of them in there. I just walked past it. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to get back in the balloon. Balloon? We're not going to the balloonist yet. What am I talking about? We're going to run into a column, and then we're going to run a bit further and jump straight into the vortex and go home. I think when I land, I'm going to call it... Oh... Toasty. Will Toasty take more than 10 minutes, do you think? I'm gonna call it, because Toasty will be the end or will be the beginning of next episode, and that way you guys got something to look forward to. You can look forward to me either dying to Toasty, which is potentially a real possibility, or not dying to Toasty, or just still not managing to do one simple glide. I mean, what is wrong with me? Oh! There you go. You can also see finish it on a high note. Right. Thank you to everyone who's watched this. I do hope you enjoyed. I'm going to continue playing Spyro, and I probably will play all the way through this one and through the other two, mainly because I want to try and I want to play through all three on this channel, and I want to play through the fourth one when it comes along. So thank you very much for watching. If you like the video, please subscribe if you feel like you want to see some more of this. And I'm hoping to post daily, so hopefully you'll see this or my other current one, which is the Maid of Scare. So yeah, let me know anything in the comment section that you'd like to see, and thank you very much for watching. Bye.